Hello adventurers, in the last episode of our Baldur's Gate 3 series, we followed the trail of murder deep beneath Baldur's Gate, confronted Justice Saravek, and brought Orin's reign of terror to an end. Unfortunately, we lost Gale in the process, but the Baldur threat has been extinguished, at least for now. But with our enemies going stronger, is our party truly prepared for the battles to come? So we've taken out Orin now, and we just need to get out of here, and I can't quick travel out of Baal's temple, but let's just go a little bit further down. Maybe there's like a portal somewhere here. We haven't really explored the rest of Baal's temple. What is going on here?
At this point, nobody can control the rain, and it knows it. We must seize the third stone before it breaks free.
Relished tormenting this poor soul.
Orin's mother, Helena. What the heck? This is like Orin's bedroom.
Let's crack it open.
There's an orange chest key over here. I think that was orange chest, right? I think. Not really sure if there's any other loot around here or how to get out of here, but I think we just need to exit the area. Might need to fight our way out, I guess, since there's no teleport out. Actually, I see a little path that way. See this path upwards? Let's go check that out. Is there a check we have to do here or something? No idea. I don't see any checks or anything that we do to open this door or any secret buttons. Alright, never mind. We'll just get back out the way we came. Doesn't seem like any of these Orin's Baal temple people are aggressive to us. I think once we get over here, we should be able to teleport. There we go. Let's head back out to the Baldur's Gate or Basilisk Gate. So what we're going to do this episode, we're going to take a little break. After fighting Orin, I think what we've learnt is we're not really that strong. So I'd like to take a little break from our main quests, and instead we're going to gear up our team a little bit. First thing I want to do is grab a staff for Dep. Now there's a legendary staff. Oh, I don't want to go to Worm's Crossing. Where I want to go is over here. So there's a legendary staff that Dep can get, and I'm not going to pretend I figured this all out by myself. I am following a guide for this because I don't think there's any way I'm just going to randomly stumble onto these. So I'm going to just follow a guide to figure out what gear I need. But our fight with Orin basically taught us that things are getting a little bit sketchy. You know, it took me a few resets to one-shot Orin, and I don't want to have to go through the same thing with the rest of the boss fights. They are getting a little bit hard now, and we feel a little bit weak. So probably where we need to go is into this building, which is Sorcerer Sundries. What is going on with this guy? Examine armor to discern its nature. Alright. Now up here we're meant to go up and enter some portal. I don't see a portal.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Laroican's time, reconsider.
You recognize this image projection spell from your studies, though you'd expect a great wizard to execute it less shoddily.
Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
Ah, here we go. So let's go to the plaque and see what they says.
An immortal being, the child of a deity.
Yep, so we want to go into that portal that says the Night Song's an immortal being.
Hold very still, Nidclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time?
What do you want with her?
Her. Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell?
I have.
And the night song? Speak true now, for I detest a liar.
Get out of my face now. I wish I can swap party members. Because I'm not good at intimidation, and apparently I need to roll this intimidation check to pass this thing.
Choose your next words carefully, friend. They determine the length of your very life. You will bring me the night song, won't you?
Just smile and nod. We'll decide at our own leisure, not his.
Smile and nod.
Good. I was growing scared for you. The last person who disappointed me is suffering for it still. Do not return without my prize. Do you hear me? Good day.
Okay. Is that okay though? Can I still walk around fine? Because apparently I needed to pass the intimidation check to be able to walk around okay. But it says I want to go downstairs from down one level from whence I came. So if we jump on this furniture, we should be able to jump down this furniture to get to the level below. Ah. And then there's two things down here. So basically I want to lead with depth and get down there.
Trap. Be cautious.
A lot of traps here though. How do we get down to the bottom level though? I'm just going to ungroup everyone for now and just run with depth. Because the only thing I need after this is Arcana checks. There's a weave button. Can I not just get down there? I just jump down there. Can I just jump down there? No. Oh, what the heck? Alright. So if we go to these weave buttons, we should be able to find a sign or something. Let's have a look. I saw the weave button over here. Not this one. Oh, there we go. Below. So do we just click the weave button? Alright, I think we just gotta press this button. So I'm gonna group my team up again. And we're gonna go down.
Can't give up now.
Alright, that's our team down here. Now, we need to pass some Arcana checks to disable these barriers. So I'm gonna save the game and make sure I get these. Obviously, Dep is the best at Arcana, so we're gonna go press the lever. And it's a DC 20 Arcana check, but I've got +9 already, and then we can get guidance as well. And we got just 20. Oh no, we got a natural 20. No. Well, that's our legendary staff grab. And then on the other side, there's apparently this robe that is not as important, but I'll try to grab it anyway. Let's see what we roll for the robe. 28, easy. Robe of the Weave. Alright, let's see what these items give. So this is a legendary stuff. Arcane Enhancement, +1 to spell save DC and spell attack rolls. That's already really good, given I'm still using some crappy green staff. Yeah, this thing does nothing. This is a big upgrade for me. And then I get Arcane Battery, which alleviates the arcane burden of spellcasting with the power of this staff. The next spell you cast doesn't cost a spell slot, so I can get a second, second level 6 spell cast. Let's have a look at what this favor spell is. I forget what it does. Keraska's Favor. Imbue yourself with elemental energy sourced from the Draconic Rest. I don't know what that does. But let's put it on, and then let's just cast this on ourselves. So it's a level 4 spell, and I can get one of 6 buffs. Resistance to fire damage, and additional fire damage equal to proficiency. Okay, so I can choose a damage, basically. I think fire damage is probably the most common one that I would use. Gains 1 turn of heat. When attuned to Keraska, it can cast Fireball and Wall of Fire. Okay, so I can cast like extra spells as well. That's cool. Let's have a look at what this robe does. +1 to spell save and attack rolls. Whenever this succeeds a saving throw against you, they gain 1 to 6 hit points and +2 AC. And then I lose my armor of Agathis, which is fine. Alright, let's grab the Robe of the Weave. That puts me up to 15 AC all the time, which is probably more handy than having that one-time cast of armor. Fantastic. Look at Depp now. He looks like a real wizard. That's crazy. Look at how glowy this staff is. Alright, let's get out of here before somebody comes after me. I still can't fast travel out of here, and I can't go to camp or anything, so I have to get out the way I came, I guess. But we have to fight our way out, then so be it. I don't have the jump to get out here. Get me out. How do we get out of here, though? Ah, there's the portal.
Let's see what this does.
Seems like a little mini quest in there anyway to do stuff, but I don't really care about that for now. I just wanted my legendary weapon. Now the next legendary weapon is probably not as important, but it's actually Shadowheart. So we've gotten this Divine Intervention as part of leveling up as a cleric, and it's a one-time cast on my entire adventure. So we're going to cast this thing, and then we're going to get ourselves a new legendary weapon. So we have Divine Intervention, Arm Thy Servant, call upon your deity to grant your legendary weapon forged in the fires of your holy bond. Lathander's Light. So we get Devotee's Mace. It does less damage, which is fine because we don't really whack people. But it gives me Lathander's Blessing once per long rest when your hit points are reduced to 0. Wait, no, that's Blood of Lathander, sorry. The Devotee's Mace. So I don't get Lathander's Blessing anymore, which has been really handy for when Shadow falls. But this is a +3 weapon, and it gives me Healing Incense Aura. So it does more damage. It basically does more damage and gives me that instead of Lathander's Blessing and Sunbeam. Is this better though? So it auto-equipped it for me. Healing Incense Aura. Emanates a smooth aura, healing nearby allies automatically for 1 to 4 every turn. Is that great? I'm not sure that's better than Blood of Lathander, but it's alright, we'll try it out for a little bit. No harm, it's a free legendary. Next we're going to try to get a sword for Lae'zel, and to get this sword, it's called the Giantslayer. We're going to go back to the south span of Worm's Crossing, and again, these things are so out of the way, there's no way we're just going to randomly stumble upon it. I think we have to fight a dragon for this or something, but we should be able to handle it. I'm not going to long rest yet. Or maybe I should long rest and test out all my new spells and stuff. To recover a level 5 spell. I think I'm okay. I'm okay. See, under my passives now, I got free cast. And that should be pretty handy for me. So I got 2 level 6 spells. I can cast Disintegrate twice. But basically we want to go here and jump down to this path over here. Do we have a short rest? Yeah, we do. 40 health to do this jump. Alright. Well, I don't think we're going to die, but it's going to hurt. 54 health. We're gonna lose half our health doing this jump.
What now?
Blackets will be done.
Oh, I should have given everyone enhanced leap. That would have been smart. Because then I can jump down. No, it's still... The enhanced leap lets me jump further, but I still take all the damage. There we go. We can heal ourselves. That's fine. Actually, we don't even need to heal ourselves. I keep forgetting we have this blood of Lathander now. So like every turn or whatever, it heals everyone around me, right?
Need to keep going.
Does it heal everyone around me? I don't feel like it's healing everyone around me, but it's alright, whatever. But apparently we just follow this path around, and then we go through this cracked wall to the prison, I think. There's nothing else over here. Alright, I have a decent understanding of how to do this, but apparently this is not a very easy legendary to grab. So we'll do our best. Let's see how we can get through here. Apparently we gotta get through this wall first. Not force damage again. That means I need to use disintegrate, because I don't have any other force spells I can get through here. It's sturdy, so I can't. At least 10 damage. Can magic missiles work? I just want to test.
Interesting times.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. Which means the only force spell I have is disintegrate, which is unfortunate. It's alright. We'll take a long rest before we go through the thing anyway, so let's get through here. Doesn't look like there's any people around. Take some stuff. Let's go through this door.
A crooked touch.
Now there's some people over here.
A prison guard has spotted you.
There we
It's
go.
either lie or fight.
Oh, we're good at lying. Deception. I've been authorized to inspect the prison now. Stand aside. The 15, and I've got plus 4 to 7, which is not great. Oh, just made it.
Somehow the guard buys your excuse. You're free to roam Worm's Rock Prison.
Alright, we would have just fought our way out of it even if we didn't get that check. It's not important. Now, we have to get over here, and there's a secret entrance. See these dragon head torches? Like, how the hell are you meant to figure any of this out? I wonder if there's, like, articles of texts that give you clues on how you're naturally meant to figure this out. Because, like, you're meant to come over here and figure out that you're meant to electrify these things. But how would you electrify these things? Like, normally you just click them, and then you'd be like, I don't know what to do, right? So, if we use our level 1 spells... we can... I don't want to use up... Oh, it doesn't really matter. We'll use Chromatic Orb Lightning on them. And that electrifies it. See how it's gone blue? Like, how are you meant to know to do that? I don't really understand. No. Did I just electrocute my own guy? Lae'zel, get out of there, you muppet. Why didn't that work, though?
What now?
Chromatic Orb Lightning on this thing. Or is it because I didn't light it? Oh, there we go. It had to be lit. I was stupid. I didn't light it up. Alright. And that basically gives us access to a secret room, and now we've got some riddles and puzzles to solve. Is everyone here? Why do I only see... Ah, yeah, everyone's here. Do we go through here, or do we go through the Iron Gate? The Worm Way. Oh, we've got an autosave.
The statue before you bears a familiar likeness. It is Baldur, the celebrated adventurer who founded the city of Baldur's Gate.
Peril floods my province. The palisades fall, the earth does tremble. The servants of shadow and blood assemble. Beyond lies the grand worm, deep in slumber, awaiting a true hero's advent. Should my domain drown in torment. Be you the deluge, turn away. Be you the hero, Answer true. Are you worthy?
Poetic nonsense. There is no one and no savior.
Examine the statue. What magic might be at work? Well, I'm not going to be able to examine. I should have led with depth. Oh, you managed to succeed that throw. Nice.
Neither life nor spirit within the statue. A powerful variant of magic mouth has been cast on it, allowing it to speak only recorded messages.
Cool. I am worthy. Open the way.
Ancient Ansur, hear me. A champion is proclaimed. The test begins. Let your judgment follow.
Fantastic. Let our judgment follow.
2 centuries walking the streets, and I never knew this was under them.
Crazy this has just been under the prison the whole time. Has nobody ever come down here and check that? Well, it is behind a super secret thing, so I doubt anybody would have figured it out. Okay, so we can only get through that after we've proved our worth. So these are the 4 trials, I guess. Each one of these doors. So let's start figuring them out. Chamber of Courage. Talk to the statue.
A champion burns bright, even when rushing waters and moaning winds threaten to extinguish the flames. Take the torch. Withstand the elements. Prove your courage.
Take the torch. So apparently this one we just have to withstand 4 waves of these elementals, and they're not particularly super strong or anything. We've got our own elemental as well. So they all attack Lae'zel. Life should be fine. Now apparently we can just push them off the edge. Not Shadow, but Lae'zel should be able to push them off the edge, right? Let's try. What if we just shove? Ah, I can't shove because obviously you can't shove an elemental. Well, that's fine. So we'll just whack him. They've only got 90 health each, and there's 4 of them. So let's just take them out. I want to take out that one first, but... Can I whack this one? No. Oh, never mind. We'll just whack this one. Go Booming Blade. We'll whack it again. 90% is a little bit high, isn't it? Whack it again. Nah, 65 is a bit low. It's a shame that I can't get my gear up that I can always use Great Weapon Master. But we do attack 4 times, which is pretty insane. I don't want to use Action Surge, because I can't get another 4 attacks in. We'll do Action Surge another turn.
Hungry for the slaughter.
So let's sneak attack this one. Did we miss? No, we hit it, but it's so little damage. Alright, we took out 1, and we'll try to take down a couple more. %. Let's take it.
Concentrate.
Are these like weak to anything? Let's have a look. Resistant to lightning and thunder. That's fine. They're resistant to all my main attacks, which is kind of sad. I might go over here and we'll use Radiance. They're not resistant to Radiant. It's a lot of damage.
Still on my feet.
Now in depth, we can start using our stuff. I really want to try out my Chain Lightning. Is that a level 6 spell though? Should we try out our free cast? So if I go free cast, I should be able to free cast one of my Chain Lightnings. Wow, look at that damage. That's crazy. Amazing. Alright, cool. That's all we can do. We're gonna take some damage now. Absorb elements to resist this damage. Alright, we're gonna spread out a bit because these guys can all do this stuff. Oh, my elemental is stuck. Alright, I'm gonna dismiss it. Why is it stuck all the way back here? That's annoying. There's a lot of stuff out, so let's try to take out these remaining elementals. We'll bring Lae'zel over. Do a cleave. That didn't do much damage. I'll do a booming blade. Let's whack it again. We'll whack it again with action surge. So booming blade. Whack it again. Whack it again. 2 elementals down. We've got 1 more elemental, and I can't really move. And we've got these myrmidons to deal with. There's 2 of them behind Dep. I guess we'll just shoot at one. And we'll start walking over.
Taking position.
Let's spill some blood.
Get a hunter's mark on one of these. Should be able to hide. And then we'll do a big sneak attack on one. Then we'll shoot it again.
What should I do?
Lae'zel, you can come over again. We'll get you tanking in front. We can do 1 more divine. Nice. And then Dep, you probably just want to get out of the way. We'll get you in the center because I think they spawn from all around the edges basically. Are these guys immune to psychic damage? They've got cold vulnerability. This one doesn't. So let's try some Ice Storm then. That did quite a lot to that, but didn't kill it. That's fine. We'll shield. Geez, there's a lot of AoE effects on the ground, which is a little bit annoying. Alright, there's the 3rd wave. Project ward. Alright, we're gonna get you out of there, definitely. We want to take out this Myrmidon, probably. So, if we get you to Misty Step just out of there. Put a mark on this one. Then we can sneak attack. 22. My 2 biggest damage is all being resisted, which is a little bit annoying.
Need to stay focused.
Now, we don't have any more big attacks over here. Let's see if we can take this one out first. We'll get Lae'zel to deal with it. Come here with a booming blade. Oh, I don't know. That's pretty dangerous. Well, we missed with the booming blade. Nuts. But we've got many other attacks, so let's just keep whacking it. And we missed. Damn it. Alright, Dep can take it out. If we do a rank 3, we'll do a rank 2 magic missiles. Because that will definitely not miss. I think 1 should be enough. And then we'll start taking out this one. Okay, I'll take that one out. And then we'll bring you over here to tank everything. You can do like a flame strike at level 5. That did quite a lot of damage, which is nice. Did I hit myself as well with the flame strike? Oops. Anyway, I'm going to shield myself because I'm going to tank everything.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel's got no more action. That's fine. We'll let these 2 do their thing. Out. Alright, I want to get rid of this air elemental. It's only got 4 health, so I think Dep is going to go again with a level 2 arcane missiles. Can I get out of this raging vortex? Yep. So So we'll do one. Hopefully that'll take that out. And then we'll do the rest on this Myrmidon, I guess. Okay. Is this thing still alive on 1 health? Of course it is.
Let's turn someone inside out.
If we use our offhand attack, 70% chance to be able to take it out. Nice. Then we can Hunter's Mark, say, this one. And we should still be able to main hand this, right? If someone's in melee range of it. Or this one. So we'll sneak attack this one, actually. And we'll shoot it again. Nice. Lae'zel, you're going to take out this one. So Booming Blade. Am I still in the Whirlwind? I can't move out of the Whirlwind without getting opportunity attacked. Screw it. We'll just attack from inside the Whirlwind. We'll just keep whacking it. Nice. Now, I have a bonus action. I could jump over here, but I don't think I can. Not from difficult terrain anyway. And we should be able to whack this one now. Nice.
Let's end this.
And now we just need to take it out. I don't think I have a single spell that does that much damage. If I walk out of this silence, I think my biggest single cast spell... Ooh, what would it be? Maybe just Scorching Ray? I don't think it's going to do 35 damage though. Or we're going to miss constantly. That's fine. Is that it? I just have to survive 4 rounds. I didn't even have to take him out. Okay, cool. So do I have to pick something up, or is this just done? I think we're just done. Cool. Let's get out of here. I think that's the first trial done. We're definitely going to have to take a long rest before the big boss fight, but I think the rest of the trials aren't combat related, so let's go check it out.
Pawns, king, queen. Is this the passport?
A chess game, so let's check it out.
Prove your strategic wits. There is but one rule. The Dark King must fall in 2 moves. Are you a commander of armies, or a shivering pawn? Fodder for cleverer minds.
So this is just basically a chess game. Is this the king? Black king needs to fall within 2 moves. Okay. Do we go over here? So I suppose this is just a chess puzzle, right? So I have to checkmate the Black King in 2 moves. So do I move... Why do I move this? Ah, okay. So I can move that there. Trying to figure out how this works. The Black King still stands again. Well, it has to be forcing moves, right? So if I take this... there's only 1 move. It has to be the White Bishop. I don't see any other forcing moves on the board. I'm not that great at chess, by the way. It has to be the White Bishop going here, but then the Queen's just going to take me. That's not right. I can't move their piece. I mean, I can take their Queen, but what does that do for me? The only other forcing move I can see is by taking the Queen and taking this. He can't take me because the Bishop is pinned to this thing. Alright, that's cool. That's 1 step ahead. Then how do I checkmate? Do I just move my Queen down this way? Ah, it works. Nice. Alright, cool. So that's the second puzzle solved. Let's go to the third one. What is this? An invisible bridge? Do I just go across? Yeah, there you go. That's fine. There's enemies down here. What do we have to do here? Chamber of Insight.
The leader has the insight to find good counsel. As a war reaches its end, There is one who doesn't advise for the city's prosperity. Find him and strike him down.
Okay, so one of these three are evil and we've got to hit him. But we have to investigate some clues, I'm guessing, before we can do that. Hey, look, there's a book.
What's up for discussion?
Item received. Stead Virtue of the Unions. What's that? It's quite obvious that larger kingdom offer benefits to all people within. As the kingdom grows, so does its fields, its populace, and its economy. A few charred corpses is a worthy sacrifice. If a dragon offers to share its hoard, after all, so too should you seek union, however imperfect. Should a powerful king march its armies on your borders, some friction is inevitable. Of course, citizens' right mode might erode, for instance, but such lesser issues will be sanded down by the march of time. Such is the price of peace. Okay, that doesn't seem to help me whatsoever. Is there anything in this row of books? There's a bunch of books to read. I don't know what I'm supposed to be reading here. Baldur founds a city. Maybe we have to read this. This text roots its subject on Baldur, a sailor of exquisite renown who founded the city of Baldur's Gate many years ago. The prose is colourful and a bit too self-satisfied around the edges, and the novel would be unremarkable but for one small entry about halfway through. Baldur claims a guardian and friend, Ansur. Bright were Ansur's scales and brighter still his breath. Yet after a betrayal too piercing to recount here in worthy detail, Ansur fled beneath the stone, thereby changing the name of the region he now slumbers under to match his draconic lineage. Something about the map that we're in? Where are we? We're in some prison. I don't really get it. If someone can explain to me what we're meant to do here, that would be great. But apparently we're just meant to take out this left one. Okay. That's fine.
First step is the hardest.
And finally, we've got the last trial, which is down here. Another investigation one.
Paintings hung on the wall.
A true champion knows justice and eliminates those who stand in its way. Restore the balance of justice.
Okay. These are all shrouded paintings.
The child. A red-haired man is portrayed with his cloak's hood lowered, giving an apple to a smiling urchin.
Okay, a guy giving an apple to a child.
Several other children are huddled behind the one receiving the apple, hands outstretched. The induction. A red-haired man is depicted in hushed conversation with a dark-haired woman.
Giving apples to children, having clandestine conversations.
With an unusual symbol on it. Tally marks totaling the number 9.
The theft.
The theft. A red-haired man is depicted in the Hall of Wonders, thieving what looks to be a priceless artifact. It's an astrolabe of entrapment. It could hold a dozen djinn within it, perhaps even more.
They stole something. Then the chase.
The chase. A red-haired man is depicted running through the city streets, a flaming fist officer chasing just behind. A cloaked woman, hair dark as a raven, looks on from a safe distance.
Okay. The judgment.
The judgment. A stern judge, his pockets full of coin, orders a red-haired man to the gallows. A shiny apple rests on the ground nearby.
So it's telling me that he's like a good person and he's like stealing for a good reason. Oh, we didn't see the apple. That's the start, I think.
The apple. The painting depicts a red-haired man stealing a shiny apple from a cart in an open-air market. You know this market, the wide, where Baldur's Gate citizens and visitors gather to conduct trade and wax political.
So it's meant to depict he's some sort of, what, Robin Hood-ish character? I'm just gonna separate my people before I go into this shroud. Does this hurt me? The judge. Can I take... How do we get rid of the paintings? This judge is immune to everything. I need to, like, silence him somehow. What spells do I have? I have a polymorph at rank 4. Get rid of Cloud Kill. Can I polymorph him? There we go. That worked. Freedom, Hanging, or the Cell. So we can either kill him, free him, or put him in the cell. I think the cell is a good judgment for this.
Cell. A stern prison guard slides a warm meal into the thief's cell. The red-haired man has a 10-day left to serve, judging by the scratchings on the wall behind him.
Okay, I think that's probably the one we want to do. And that's it. We're done. Now we gotta go fight a dragon. Now, can I go to camp? Because I definitely need a long rest before fighting this dragon. Apparently it has a lot of health. Running out of camp supplies. No, this is my first long rest in a long time where nothing's actually happened to me. Let's get our buffs up.
Wits and blades.
Is that blood?
Get an elemental going. We can summon a level 6 elemental. Does that make it better though? Let's compare the air Myrmidon to the air elemental. The Myrmidon is better. Yeah, let's cast the water Myrmidon. Because what I can do immediately is then recover my level 6 spell. I can't recover level 6 spells. Oh, that sucks. That was stupid then. I should not have done that. Why can't I do Arcane Recovery level 6? Weird. Okay, well I just screwed that up because I was going to use Disintegrate on the dragon, but that's fine. Lesson learned, we can't do that. We want to cast this Curse Favor on ourselves. We'll do Fire again.
Someone there?
And that's pretty much all our buffs. Shadow can start herself off with Aegis, but we'll probably switch to Bless ASAP. And I think we're ready to go. Let's give this dragon a crack, shall we?
I'm ready. I'll take this way.
With courage does the hero march. Fettered by the taxing chains of fear, a stalwart soul must ever persevere. With insight does the hero choose. Guidance born of ancient wisdom proven. Peace, not strife, the undenied conclusion. With justice does the hero rule. Lead not the guiltless lamb to bloody slaughter, nor cleanse the lion's sins in sacred water. With strategy does the hero scheme. A cunning mind, 100 steps ahead, your allies close, your rivals stunned in dread. Worthy you are found. Go forth, hero, seize your fate, and rise, great worm, heart of the gate.
Alright, let's go. This is the worm.
I'd better take a peek. Long dead.
I think it comes to life, basically.
Skeletals.
Going to be our most difficult fight we've done so far, but it'll be worth it because we're going to get a legendary sword out of it, hopefully. I've made a save point before this so we can figure out what the worm actually does and then figure out a strategy to beat it.
The dragon's spirit floods your mind and memory in a great torrent of power He is with you. He is within you. He is you. The next words that spill from your mouth are not yours, but the worms.
I am Ansur, heart of the gate, butchered in flesh, risen in spirit.
Try to scream.
Your lips resist, then yield. Ansur's thoughts flow out of you as if they were your own. The spirit pauses, and you feel the astral prism stir. Ansur senses the Emperor's presence within it.
Answer me, Facey. Why have you come?
I thought the trials would lead me to treasure.
A deep sigh resonates within you. The torrent stills, only disturbed by the dragon's next words.
Brack, my words aren't meant for you. They're meant for him.
The Emperor stirs in the astral prism, and in you, calm, curious, and detached.
Baldur, your presence has stirred me, as it ever did. I am awakened. Ansur, it's been too long.
He called you Baldurin?
A name I once answered to. A name I did not expect to hear again. Least of all from the mouth of an old friend. Friend. Yes. And more. Until you killed me. Have you come to dance on my bones, Balduran? Was slaying me not satisfaction enough? Satisfaction? No. You left me no choice. You had every choice. You were becoming illithid. I offered you merciful death. You chose to fight. And now you bring your thrall before me. How far has the great Balduran fallen?
As in, is he the Baldurin of Baldur's Gate? Okay. Touching reunion, now let me go.
Stillness. Ansur's consciousness hovers just above yours, searching, seeing.
Dear Ansur, enough! I gave you everything, Balduran. And you repaid me in slaughter. It is time I return the favor. I am the heart of the gate. I am the one who wronged. Let my bones rise and the storms gather. Witness Balduran. The final tempest has come. This time, you will not escape it.
Alright, here we go. There's two elementals and Ansur has 400 health. And if we examine him, he is resistant to necrotic and immune to lightning and poison. That's fine. Doesn't seem like he's anything else. So let's see if we can navigate this fight. Alright, we're gonna start Shadowheart off with a bless. Do it at level this, and then we'll bless everybody here, including our thing. Who have I not blessed? Bless yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Wait, I cast out the wrong spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yourself. Don't bless the dragon. We'll cast our magic weapon. Let's put it like here somewhere. It doesn't really matter. Alright, you need to get out of here. We're gonna put you somewhere useful. Probably around the elementals over there. Let's just put you back here, I guess. Hunter's Market. And we'll start doing some damage. 75% chance. I can't use sharpshooter. Missed. Fantastic. 21 damage. 17 damage. We'll take it. Let the elementals do their thing. Okay, that was useless. Shield. And improve warding flare. Project ward. Whoa, so much damage on him. Alright, depth. We're going to try to disintegrate, but it's only 36% chance. Difficult terrain. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? I want to get you out of there. So we might just move you over to this side. Don't want you all clustered up for the dragon's turn. Lae'zel's going to go for an attack. So we're going to go Booming Blade. Now, does Lacerate even do anything to this dragon? Immune to bleeding, of course. So we'll just keep whacking it. And we'll whack it one more time. And then we'll do this. And then we'll Booming Blade again. And then we'll whack it again. And again. Wait. Why did it move? God, this thing is annoying. Alright, it's this thing's turn. So we'll warp over, say, here. And then we'll use our Hymal Strike. Did barely any damage. He's on 260 health, so about a third down. Let's see what he does. I feel a bit gypped from Lae'zel trying to move. I don't know why she tried to move. It's so stupid. Yeah, we definitely got to spread them out. Otherwise, they're all taking AoE damage. And it's going to fly away. Great. It's flown to the most annoying spot. Alright, Astarion. You need to get out of the way, probably. So we'll get over to this side, out of the difficult terrain. Shadow, there's no way you can get within the dragon's melee range, right? Even if I dash. Is my bless all gone?
On I go.
They'll cast Shield of Faith on ourselves. And then there's really nothing else you can do. So I'm just going to cast a level 6 of these on it. It's probably going to miss fully. But any damage is good. Astarion, you can't sneak attack, but you should just be able to hide. And then just normal attack it twice. 88% chance. Yeah, not much damage, but we'll take what we can do. Got it down to about half. Myrmidon's a little bit annoying as well.
You will not take me.
Depth. We need you to get you out of the way somewhere. But out of the way somewhere and still be able to attack the dragon. Where's a good spot for that? Probably out here somewhere. And then probably Scorching Ray is your best bet, right? Oh, I'm attacking from low ground too. That's not good. 145 health. Now it's manageable. Lae'zel needs to heal herself, really. If I get attack of opportunity, that's not good. But I could just Misty Step into here. And then we should be able to Booming Blade.
Taste my fury.
And then just whack it a few times. Oh, I've used my bonus action. Oh, this is not good. She might go down. That's fine. He's on 90 health now. Let's get an elemental warp going. And then let's see if we can't Hymal Strike this thing. And missed. Sure. I think Lae'zel's going down this turn. Nope, this thing's flying away immediately. He's going for... Oh, he's hoarding energy. What does that mean? We have to, like, take it down now? Alright, Shadow, can you get in there? %20 chance. Why is it so low? He's become resistant to everything except... Well, he's become resistant to everything. So what can we do? He's got like 90 health. Well, we'll try Radiance. That's probably my biggest damaging spell. 4 damage. That's not good. I basically just want to move him into melee range of the boss. And then we'll give a heal to you. Now Astarion should be able to do some stuff. 65% chance of that. So if we go into hide, we should be able to increase that slightly. 88% chance, but it's not going to do much damage. 8 damage. Oh. 74. Shield. And warding flare. Now, Depth, you need to get out of there. And then just do like Scorching Ray. What's the highest damage I can do? Because it's resistant to like everything now. Force, fire, thunder, acid. Yeah, I think it's resistant to everything and immune to lightning. So there's not much I can do. I think Scorching Ray is still my best bet. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well for me. I can step in. And then we can Booming Blade it. I don't think I'm doing enough damage to this thing. Warp in there. Then we'll Heimel strike it. Missed again. Stormheart Nova just kills everyone, right? Except for Lae'zel. So everyone's down except for Lae'zel and Shadow. Or can Lae'zel 1v1 it now? Let's try it. Booming Blade. Whack. Alright, I took it out. But there's still a Water Myrmidon left to take out. Oh, what do I do? It's on 20 health. We can try to kill it. But if we fail, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. I'm going to heal myself first. And that's my entire turn. So I'm basically at the beck and call of this Water Myrmidon. Hopefully it can't kill us. Let's end our turn. I missed. Now I should be able to take it out, surely. Nice. So we basically barely just got through that fight. That's crazy. So it's true, you're Baldur on.
I was. Now, I am much, much more. But it seems you are more interested in my past.
Not really.
Good. I am glad. We have enough to worry about in the present.
That's true.
One netherstone remains. We must find it before the brain breaks free.
Alright, we did it. Lae'zel well-earned Baldur and Giantslayer. And that's what we came here for. Because the Baldur and Giantslayer basically on hit double the damage from your strength modifier. And the weapon grants advantage against big creatures, which is great. And it gives me giant form, which is this. And I can just be in giant form, I guess, all the time. And it gives me extra health. So, yeah, fantastic. Shadow.
My lady.
Can we res you?
Nothing.
I can't res you because bloody thingy's there. Can I throw a potion at you? There we go. Res Shadowheart. With Shadowheart up, you should be able to revivify the rest of my party. Okay, that's Dep up. Let's go find Astarion. Is that over here?
Let's try this way.
Alright, we've resed our party.
Take you. A little help, please.
Definitely need to take a short rest.
Now.
Well, we probably need a long rest, so I'm going to just save my short rest. But that's pretty much our next legendary weapon gotten. So everyone's now wielding legendary weapons, which is fantastic. This thing is a +3 weapon, which will be great for Lae'zel. What happened to Shadowheart's weapon? Was Shadowheart not carrying a weapon that whole time? That's weird. She dropped her weapon, I think. But yeah, that's pretty much it for these legendary weapons. The last thing I really want to get is probably a legendary bow. So let me see if I can't figure that out. Yeah, so the legendary bow is actually really good for Astarion, but it's actually linked to a bunch of quests that we have to do anyway. So we'll embark on those next episode. I think this episode we've done plenty trying to get this sword for Lae'zel, which will really help. So if you don't want to miss out on us hunting the legendary bow next episode, don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.